I've got all my tips and tricks. Hey everyone, thanks so much for clicking on this video. It's Rebecca, and I am going to give you some, I think, really good methods, habits to do to get your makeup to look even better than it does. How about that? I wanted to mention that a portion of this video is sponsored by Good Science Beauty. They are an incredible skincare company. They are independent, made in the USA, located in the USA, female-centric. I love them, and I've worked with them before, and I am so glad that they want to continue to partner with me. And in order to talk about making your makeup look amazing, I think we have to talk skincare a little bit, if not skin prep, okay? So you guys know I am skincare obsessed. I am 50 years old. I have dry skin, I have rosacea, I have texture, I have redness. So I feel like I'm always dealing with a lot. For me, I am worried about redness, texture, and even enlarged pores. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the Purifying Face Cream. This is a very advanced serum slash moisturizer. It can very much be your 3-in-1 product. It can be your serum, it can be your moisturizer, and it can even be your makeup primer, because it's got niacinamide and it has willow bark extract, and that is so good for helping with breakouts and texture. And it has this oligopeptide formulation that is a proprietary blend. It has silicons, not silicones, but silicons. The silicons actually wrap themselves around the ingredients to keep them more optimum and that they don't degrade, and it just really gives the skincare a better vehicle to be in to help your skin. So for me, what I love to do with this product is I put a couple pumps. I can do this before my sunscreen. This is definitely a morning skincare product for me. I like using this in the morning to just kind of keep my skin from any kind of irritation, and because I'm always weary of makeup products that have either denatured alcohol or fragrance, any triggers for me. This is good because it kind of builds a level of defense to keep my skin barrier happy and less susceptible to any irritation that makeup might bring on. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. I will have links and codes down below. This is good for whether you have an oily skin or you live in like a humid climate, or if you have just like a drier textured skin or irritated skin, because it's got so many things for it without having to sacrifice. So that's what I love about this. Okay, so we've prepped, and now we're gonna do my eyeshadow trick. And it is the one I shared earlier with the kind of winged liner that was basically like, let's make a mess and then we're gonna clean it up with eye cream. So I'm going to prime my eyelids. You have to prime your eyelids. You have to prime your eyelids for the best eyeshadow application, because if you don't, it's not going to last, it's going to travel, it's going to fade. So it really just is important. Even if you don't put shadow on, put a little bit of powder on your lid, okay? Because if you don't want to put on eyeshadow and you want to wear cream shadow or no eyeshadow at all, but you're going to wear mascara, you need to have your lids powdered so that your mascara doesn't pick up the oils. And then if you have long lashes, or you're just wearing lash or mascara and your lashes are touching your lids, you're going to be transferring oil to your mascara, and then it's going to degrade it and it's gonna flake, or yeah. So, powder. Okay. I feel like I'm prep. Good Science Beauty. Powder, primer. Eye cream is essential, and I am going to do my trick where I take eye cream right here, but I'm going to put just a little bit of eye cream, and I'm using the Good Molecules. So many goods today. Good Science Beauty, Good Molecule. And I'm going to put that just right here because, yeah, I love what this does. It's the Yerba Mate eye gel, and it like wakes up the eyes. So I've got my BK Beauty palette, and I am just going to go in with this shade right here because it's kind of dark, and I'm just gonna get it done. And I've got my 202 brush, and remember, you can be messy. You do not have to color inside the lines, but we will clean up the lines. Oh, look at my little swoopy bang. Kind of in the way. Okay. Oh, I better not. I'm kind of getting carried away with being messy. What's new? Okay. I like to cover a lot of real estate with my eyeshadow. I think we are, maybe because our age, if we're over 40, we have always been taught to just like put it on this lid right here. You know, we've got the little charts and the little things, and it was like, put the shadow here and then put a little bit there, and it's like, okay. But the cool thing is whenever you see looks of makeup artists and models and Instagram and editorial, everything is just so much more blown out. The shadow really, really reaches. So I like that. Okay, I am going to take just a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going in this shade called Brooklyn because it's a soft shimmer, and I want to just kind of marry the first darker shade. There we go. So this is not a angled shadow brush, but it is a tiny detail brush, so that is just as good. This is a rougher 29, and I'm going in the shade Dream, and I am doing the corner. Kind of blend. And we're doing the inside lash, upper inside lash. I'm taking an eye cream. What do I have on my table today? Oh, I still have this e.l.f. This e.l.f. game up it's fine. I think TikTok was making a fuss about it. No. All right, folks. We are just smearing that up. The thing when I use a makeup wipe, part of me is a little concerned because with the makeup wipe, if there's any residue, you know, you're gonna know. Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm putting it on the back of my hand, and I am taking my BK Beauty 101 brush, and I am going to just take a little bit and go from the inside. All right. And then with concealer, you guys know how much I love the CoverGirl Simply Ageless. I am going to put this on the back of my hand. I know that the ceramic wand on this is meant to put on your eyes to cool and massage, but for this exercise, I am going to put product on the back of my hand so that you can see what I want to do next, because I'm just a firm believer on putting product on your hand before you apply it to your face, or a palette, something, you know, you might be using. Okay, so I have my bestie A506 brush, sorry. This is the BK Beauty 506. This is the kitty paw brush, and it is amazing. I have a discount code. I will link it below if you want to get this brush, because it really truly will change the way you apply concealer for life-changing. It will be. Okay, so back to the concealer. So I put some on, I paint my brush into my concealer, and I am going to go just in the inner corner where it's dark. Focus on that. And for this, actually, you know what's funny is the product really doesn't want to come out. So for me, the idea of putting product on the back of my hand is to keep from using too much product. I just think that a majority of the problems we have with the way our concealer looks and wears is we're applying too much. Yeah, we're not prepping the eye area and we're applying too much product. Okay, and then remember, I smile and I just do a quick flick of the concealer on top of my smile lines. So my smile lines are kind of more concentrated right here, and I don't put as much concealer there. I just kind of do that. And of course you can a little, I mean, it's not like it's against the rule. That's why I love this brush, because you can use this edge for applying in corners, and then you can use this surface for just, you know, blending and applying it on other areas. I'm going to take some loose powder. I've got the Wayne Goss powder, and I'm going to take a puff. I have lately just been really loving a velvet powder puff. You can get some on Amazon. You can get the Wayne Goss one. I just like putting some in my hand and creating kind of a little package. I am now pressing the powder in, and with this powder it doesn't feel very powdery, but I just feel like I'm getting a more natural coverage. Eyebrows. Okay, you guys. All right, we got Lift and Snatch. Bum, ba, bum. CoverGirl. Today we have CoverGirl. So we are going to comb the brows up. Just comb through them. And I'm going to take my Lift and Snatch, and I just do a real quick map of my brow from the bridge of my nose, right here, folks. Right there. That's it. That's where you want to go. I think I've shared this before. I learned this from Wayne Goss in a video from his years ago. I used to use this part of my nose, which is the corner of your eye, which is actually too much space. We are, if you were in your 20s in the 90s, you probably plucked your eyebrows a lot, or even the early 2000s. And so right here for the laminated brows, I don't know about you, but mine are pretty sparse. So I like to just sort of flick through with a pen or a pencil. I like to build a little bit at the tail, not too far, not too low. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. And then brow shaper. What do you call this? Brow fiber? Always wipe away some excess product, because I've done that before where I get too much. See? Look at that. So for blush and bronzer, I am going to put, I have such a light makeup on today. Okay, so something I'm going to tell you guys about, another tip I think is sort of a crucial one that we often forget, don't talk about, or kind of just get lazy and don't want to think about, and that's having clean brushes. I am not the person to preach about cleaning your brushes. I am guilty of it myself. Most of the time I have so many brushes I can just rotate through, but clean brushes, even if you just wipe them off on a towel after you use them, do some kind of brush cleaner at your table once in a while, like once a week or every few uses, is totally something and better than nothing. Obviously, after several uses, weeks, whatever, you want to wash your brushes thoroughly with a proper soap and water. Okay, I'm not going to tell you how to do that now. All I'm saying is, though, your makeup will look so much better with properly cared for tools, and your skin will look better. If you have breakouts or irritation, change your pillowcase, get a fresh face towel, wash your brushes. Let's say, okay, we've got a lot of product. We're doing great. I'm gonna put some blush on a little bit. I'm actually got my Kokie blush. That was, by the way, my Milani bronze in Silky Matte 02. This is soft gradient blush in Cheeky. Love it. And I am just doing a nice, gentle, I feel like going in a motion. There we are, right? Okay, now this Well People powder, I think I've praised it many times. I'm going to just take a soft brush. I love the Real Techniques setting brush. This is so good for so many uses. I have several. So if you take a finishing powder, something very translucent, soft, and you want to just kind of marry all the face products together. Actually, why am I doing that? Use a bigger brush. I'm going to actually use this brush because it's a fan brush, and I can just kind of, so see how that just kind of is softer than here? Any translucent powder you have, even if it's like, you know, a compact CoverGirl, yeah. Anything. I have this finishing powder for darker skins. It's the Soft Focus Black Radiance powder. It's in Golden Almond, and it is one of my all-time favorite tricks. I have used this for years and talked about it. And you basically, if you just take a soft brush, and if you can be darker skinned, olive skinned, or just like me, and you can just use it almost like a bronzer. That's hardly a bronzer, but it is so good. I don't know if you can see what I just did there, but it really warms up the complexion. I don't really have any amazing mascara tricks, so I'm gonna do those off camera, and then we'll just put on some lipstick and I'll give you a little hello. Goodbye. Okay, so skin prep, less product, use the back of your hand, keep your brushes clean, make your eyebrows a little closer together. I mean, not a monobrow, but you know what I mean. And check out Good Science Beauty. So thanks again to them for sponsoring this video, and I will leave everything down below that you can check them out. If you want to just click on that link and check them out as a company, I would love that, and tell them hello, follow them on Instagram, because, you know, I really like them. They're just such great people, and this is just such a wonderful skin prep or serum, moisturizer, whatever it is that you need to incorporate if you're getting breakout, but maybe you're afraid of dryness. Yes, so good. Thank you so much for watching this. I really hope that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave me a comment, because YouTube loves interaction on videos. Alrighty folks, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.